Hi, my name is Craig Gordon. I represent the N.E.A.D Foundation. That stands for Nutrition and Exercise versus Addiction and Disease. Today I want to talk to you about a subject very dear to my heart. That is, what is the active ingredient in cigarettes? Almost the entire planet thinks it's nicotine. Wrong. The active ingredient in a domestic cigarette is sugar. What do I call cigarettes now for the last 15 years? I call them sugarettes. So the typical domestic cigarette has 599, 600 chemicals, give or take 20 or 30 at the time. So you got 600 chemicals, 30 of which are alcohols, sweeteners, and syrups. What are they doing in there? Well, they're in there to mask the flavor of the barn floor. Could you only imagine what acetate, formaldehyde, accelerants, all sorts of nasty chemicals could taste like? So they mask the flavor of all those chemicals with a big load of sugar. Sugarettes. So why are cigarettes so bad for you? First of all, the delivery system. Faster than a needle through your lungs into your blood like good old crack. A diabolically efficient delivery system of all those chemicals, and all those chemicals wind up being mixed together, roasted up to 1800 degrees, and turn into many thousands of compounds that go directly into your blood. So I'm saying to you and the public that cigarette smoking, vaping, chewing, and other forms of tobacco, are literally the leading cause of relapse and death and recovery. If you look at kids, you're eating a bunch of sugar, you're eating junk food, like a free-for-all when you're anywhere from 6 to 15, and then you jump 2 inches to the right, and you're drinking beer and smoking sugarettes. Bang, sugar to sugarettes. Bang, soda to beer. The perverted natural progression. So back to cigarettes, or I call sugarettes. The phenomenon of smoking a cigarette in recovery is literally the leading cause of relapse and death in recovery. So everybody white knuckles, I shouldn't say everybody, 1 out of 10 people that need help get help. So those people are trying to get sober, 1 out of 10. Those people are trying to get sobriety, they're trying to give up the booze, give up the drugs, give up the obvious horrid insults that we call normal in our country, and then they either pick up, double, or triple their coffee, sugar, and cigarettes or sugarettes. And nowadays it's vaping. So it winds up being you're transferring one addiction for another. Sugar, sugar, sugar when you're a kid, sugar and so forth when you're addicted, and then more sugar in recovery. Doesn't make too much sense, and here you go again. I call it as usual with more sugar. So cigarettes wind up being the leading cause of death and relapse in recovery, because if you're smoking cigarettes and you're eating poorly, which is more common than houseflies in early recovery, your body is pissed off, your brain remains broken or challenged to do what I call the mental Olympics in early recovery. Body and brain are pissed off. How are you going to do all that mental work to understand how you got where you are and how to get out of it and how to have discipline to make good, clean, healthy decisions and move forward? Really difficult. So 1 out of 10 people that need help ever get help, and only 1 out of 10 that get help get permanently handled and off the liability list. And the mechanisms that cause relapse are right there in our face, and we're not looking at them. We need to do a clean sweep and get rid of the cigarettes with the alcohol, with the drugs. We need to adopt healthy habits, healthy eating habits, lots of exercise, lots of water, and be happy about it. Instead of Red Bull, vodka, or just lots of Monster and Full Throttle and all the different energy drinks that are so popular and lead us in the wrong direction, lead us to dependency on these perverted sources of energy. So thanks for listening. Pay attention to the sugar at all times. It led you into drugs and alcohol. It will lead you right back. So be careful. You don't want to be physically dry drunk. You want to get healthy. My name is Craig Gordon. This is the N.E.A.D Foundation, NEADUSA.org. Please like us, share us, and subscribe. We would like your comments on our website. And I hope you have a healthy day. Everything that you put in your mouth counts. Your body is the great scorekeeper. Thanks.